So good night everybody, this is Superman from the second wave of the KENNER Total Justice toy line. And what can I say, it looks silly. He's wearing one of those bad looking and clumsy looking accessories or armors. This armor is all one piece, got some solar panels I guess here with very reflective surfaces. And a ray gun on his right arm, which I think is shooting kryptonite rays for no reason. If you spin the handle on the back here, the rays do spin, the weapon falls off, but the rays do spin, and that's his action feature, if you want to call that an action feature. Now that reminds me of something. That reminds me of some toy from KENNER Toys again, like Winston Zedmore here from the real Ghostbusters toy line, which is wearing his trademark proton pack. And he's got a similar gimmick where you turn the handle and the proton rays do spin. Interesting. Now we try to remove that armor from Superman because it looks silly enough. And we get a pretty badass looking Superman, I might say. Now yes, he's got only 5 points of articulation and one of those weird poses the Total Justice were known for. But otherwise the sculpt is nice, pretty badass, very muscular. The cape is plastic but is removable, there are no pegs or holes, it's just form fitted and stays on pretty well. And that's the figure. Now if I can take it closer and stay focused. Oh, a little bit better please. Okay, you can see his face and muscles and even some dust. And his face especially is, well, reminds me of something else. Now, what else? Let me bring in Man-at-Arms from the 2002 version of the Masters of the Universe, which were sculpted by the Four Horsemen, the popular sculptors that Mattel is working with lately. Look at the face of Man-at-Arms. Look at the eyes. Look at his muscles. And yes, our theory is that the sculptor that made Total Justice for KENNER was one of those that actually formed the Four Horsemen, the popular company we have today. We have no proof of that, but it's a nice theory. We like to think that, and that might be a trivia that nobody talks about. Otherwise, the toy is pretty simple, 5 points of articulation, weird pose, and bad accessories, but you want him because it's Superman. Good night.